as you may be aware, I love weird shit. The more experimental in a game, the better. And today's game, air quoting that for effect, is it's one of those experiences that I'm really happy I found and I really, really like. This is ODGLOS. And I hope I'm saying that correctly. It is a Polish word that the game defines as, I had to write this down, sound accompanying an activity or produced by something. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the proper sound that goes with it, or indeed a sound effect. This is a little bit more, well, experimental. And while this does have some game elements to it, it's more of an experience. And I'd say go check this out before you even continue watching this video, because going in blind, the better. Completely blind, the even best. But in a nutshell, this is kind of a learny point-and-click puzzle kind of thing. You'll see. You'll see what I mean. Aw, look at that cute little owl. Let's go and click. Ah, it's more than just an owl. Aw, nice. This is CNN. So yeah, this game, again, air quotes, game, is a point-and-click puzzle type thing that's about stop-motion toys and weird shit. What's really interesting about it, for me personally, is that it gives off the vibe of I Spy, specifically the PC I Spy games. Now that is a dead art form. Just trust me on that. It is a dead art form. So I love that shit. Okay, I grew up with that shit, and this kind of emulates that for me. Because if you hadn't played those games before, it's basically it's a hidden object game that when you found the object, you clicked on it, and then a little stop-motion image started going around, and it made some noise, and it was really nice for like a 7 or 8 year olds, I think I was. Those are absolutely wonderful games, and I really would just buy the entire collection if it was very easily available to you. That's a side point. The point that I'm trying to make is that this kind of emulates that feeling to me, and it gives me those warm, soft vibes. But I think it's also going for a much more informational tone. There are bits of this game that pop up that give you information about experimental electronic music, about the Polish electro-pop scene, and some history of that kind of stuff. It's interesting. It's actually really, really interesting. And being a vehicle of entertainment like this, it gets the point across and actually really emphasizes the definition of what ODGLOS was. Because when I read the definition and whatnot, I thought, oh, it's just sound effects. No, it's not a cut and dry sound effect like you would expect. It is the just action-reaction with music or weird sounds. It doesn't have to be on point, it just has to be there and kind of makes you feel an emotion. So, yeah, weird. And, you know, for gameplay style, because this is a gameplay demo, as you would say, all you need is your mouse and left click. When the mouse kind of lights up and whatnot, that means it's clickable. You know, see? This little guy. I will also say, before we continue, that the art form, I can appreciate the amount of work that went into this game. The stop motion, cute crocheted creatures and all the weird, like, old-fashioned toys, I absolutely adore, and the amount of work that has gone into this game is astounding, and I applaud the creators for it. I absolutely love it.
He's adorable.
Ooh, big old tree. If you don't know where your mouse is, just move it. It goes away when screens and stuff starts happening. Once you start moving the mouse, then you'll see where everything goes. Now that's cool. See, and then we got some information about the electro pop stuff, history. It's all an interesting read. Yeah, Radio Experimental Studio in the Polish Radio Experimental Studio. I think it's an actual place. I did the minorest amount of research on this, but I think it's an actual place that you can go to. Not that you can go to it now, mind you, but you know, this is interesting. I really like it. Ooh, this thing is creepy. This is creepy. Really cute. There we go. That. Oh, little crochet owl. So adorable. But yeah. I'm not gonna go too far into this thing. It's not a very large game. I've probably gotten through close to a fourth of it by now. And if you want to experience this, the link to it is in the description below. So yeah, I really recommend just trying this out. Again, the stop motion is really, really good. It's rough, but like it gets the point across, and it's just fun to watch. Yay. Music concerto, I think that's what that is. Anyway. So yeah, go and check this game out. I think my favorite scene is the boat scene. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it, but it's really cool. It's really something. So yeah, go play this game. It's well worth your time.